Hey, this is Jesse again. I just realized I forgot 3 or 4 of my most important stretches for you. I was all excited about the ones we were doing. I forgot these. So some very important things for you to stretch, and actually probably the most important area for you to stretch if you're sitting a lot, like most of us are, is the hip flexors. Okay? I've shown you this in other videos, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate it again here now. That's basically dropping one knee back, ideally on something soft like carpet, and if that's too uncomfortable, you can put a pillow down there or some type of padding, a towel, anything that will soften it. You're not putting the weight directly down on your knee. You're putting the knee back behind you slightly. So you can hopefully see the angle here. This knee is supported by this lower leg. I don't know if you can see that here. You don't want to be like this. Okay? Not that some people will tell you that's dangerous, and I don't think that's the case, but you want to support your weight with more of this leg. So and as you're leaning forward, you don't want to bend forward. That minimizes the stretch. To maximize the stretch, you want to actually do a slight pelvic tilt. So you can see my pelvis is tilting backward. And that automatically puts this into a stretch. Then, as I lean forward, I'm maintaining that pelvic tilt to really stretch the hip flexor here. So I like to do it personally 2 ways. One is with that pelvic tilt. Okay? And then once without the pelvic tilt, just going as far as I comfortably can. And I find just doing one or the other is okay, but doing both together works best. And of course, you're going to want to do this on both sides. And if you have gone through our Lose the Back Pain system and you know which side is tighter, then you're going to want to stretch that tighter hip flexor more. Okay? So hip flexor stretch, very important. It is the most important stretch for all of us, whether you have back pain or not. But in particular, if you're suffering from any type of back pain or sciatica, this is the #1 stretch for most of us. All right, so hip flexor stretch. Next would be a hamstring stretch. So you can do that a couple ways. You could do it up on your desk, like so. Okay, gently bending from the waist forward. Okay, as I bend forward, I could also reach. If you can't touch the toes, don't worry about it. You could grab your knee, your shin, your foot, whatever. The key is to just gently stretch forward. Okay, again, don't worry about how long you hold the stretch, just do it. It doesn't matter if it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. It doesn't matter whether you just hold it static. Just do it. The key is just get your body into the stretch. Ideally, dynamic moving stretching works better. So if you get into this position, you can come into the stretch, come back out. Back into the stretch, and come back out. If this is too high, find something lower like your chair. Okay? All you need is something to elevate your leg enough to give you the stretch. Okay? So find what works best for you. All right, so that's the hamstring stretch. Next, we're going to work on the neck. So neck gets tight if you're staring at a computer screen like I do for a long period of time. Not a lot of movement happening there. So you're going to want to stretch the neck to the side. And you might have heard that pop. If you didn't, my neck popped from that. So that's a sign that you are stiff in the neck. So you want to do both sides. You can gently push here or gently pull here. Be very gentle with this. You don't want to hike your shoulder up with it. So relax your shoulders down. Gently stretch to the side. And again, you're going to want to do it only to where you feel comfortable. Don't overdo it. It's easy to overdo it. Once I overdid a neck stretch a couple years back that a friend had recommended, and I had a stiff neck for days. I could hardly move my head. So don't overdo it. Start out slow, a couple seconds even on the neck stretches at first. So you've got side to side we just did. You could do chin to chest. If you want, you can put gentle pressure on the top of the head. Again, stretching the back of the neck. And then backward. Again, go nice and slow as far as you can. And again, it's always better if you do gentle moving stretches. And then we'll finish with neck rotation. So you're going to rotate to the side. Again, don't force it, only as far as you can go. You think about looking behind you over your shoulder. And there you go. So those are the 3 ones that I forgot to mention when I first shot this video. So put those all together and you should have a really good mini workout / stretch break at the office.